All right, we are live, and it's almost midnight. Almost midnight, and 11:30. I've had a shit day, and I just want to build things. That's it. I just want to build things. So I'm going to get on and work on my project, which is a Markdown to presentation tool that will do the presentation in HTML. And I made a fair amount of progress yesterday, so I'm going to go over to my screen, move my streaming software over here, and let's open this up. Thank you very much. And go to File, Open Recent, and HTML. Here we go. Now, where are we going with this? Let's have a bit of a layout of things. My face isn't even on screen. Let's get the webcam and put me over here. Shrink me down a bit. Yeah, shrink it down to there. And bring this over to here. And then bring that up here. Okay. And we'll go here as well. So we can have the chat here with the bots. And then we can do all our work here. I don't have my glasses. Where did I put my glasses? Okay, glasses are on. And let's have a little bit of epidemic sound. Hopefully I can still access my accounts. I haven't paid them. Let's find some lo-fi hip hop. And get that through. Nope, there we go. Oh, that was weird. Okay. Right. This, oh, dearie. I always end up doing that. There we go. Now, let's get this over here so I can see the chat. Okay. Now, where was I? Where was I in the world of this? I was doing the to-do one. So let's run the script and let's run the script. Don't have enough monitors. This is what's annoying. And I'm going to go to Documents, My Vol, and Test Deck. Here we go. That opens up the presentation. And I'm going to come to my Obsidian. And here's my test deck. Now, to do is broken. hence, I'm in this weird situation. Do you know what? I'm going to bring this over here. Bring my streaming software where my head is, and I can hide behind my head. There we go, and then that way I can put this over here and put this over here. There we go. I don't know if that's going to work actually. Let's just put this over here, and yeah, there we go. That'll do. That'll do. So to do is very much broken. Oh, it did a thing. It did a thing. Let's see if it updates as I type. It should update as I type, or it's just on a loop. Yeah, there we go. It sort of did a thing, and I think that's what I need to fix. So I'm going to come over to the slide generator and come down to the to-do function, which is here. I'm sort of tempted to delete all this out and start again, if I'm honest. I need to sort my buff out, hang on. Okay, let's try. Let's try this again, shall we? Let's try this again, shall we? So I'm tempted to just taking this all out. Because the problem I can definitely see. So I've got this leading white space here that it's not getting picked up. Here, obviously, all of this stuff is broken as well. And I've got these two in here. If title HTML title. Okay. So HTML title. Title HTML. What to do? Oh yeah. Oh, it passes the argument into here. Okay. Yeah. I see. Isn't that just wizard? So that's kind of doing it right. It's all this jazz I need to fix. Okay, I'm gonna take all of this out. I'm going to take all this jazz out. I'm going to take all of this jazz out, like so. Just take it all out. Just take it all out. And then I'm going to create commit. So I'm going to save this, and I'm going to save this. I'm going to create a commit and just say redoing to do. And stage that and add that. Okay, perfect. Right, now let's jump in nice and fresh and see where we go with this. Move that down there for now. Okay. What am I going to go with? Put on Gemini for now. So, to do. Render slide, template name args. Right, so did I render slide? Here we are. Template name args. Okay. And that just, what is this called? Render, template.render. Get template. Okay, fine. So what do I need to do? What do I need to do? I'm going to get rid of this to start off with. And let me close the server. Let's shut that down for now. And what I'm going to do first, what I'm going to do is put some comments in. So for to-do list, we no. So separate titles. Separate titles from args. So I want to do that. And maybe do I want to create a new list? I mean, to be honest, it's always going to be to do. That's the thing. I always just put to do at the top. Is that going to change? Am I going to change that at any point? Do you know what? I'm going to start off with print args for debugging. So let's do that. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Let's run it. Oh, no, I'm running the wrong thing. Main, please. Thank you. And I'm going to select test deck. Like so. Thank you very much. I don't need you right now. But I'm going to grab this and have a look at the terminal. Alright, that's what I want to do. So let me just delete that out. So I've got the title, I've got to do, I've got center. So it's got the white space there. That's clearly there, so that's good. Let me move my dock. There we go. Get a little bit more room in there. So it's got the white space in there. So for as I loop through these, check if the argument is a Markdown heading. Okay. Save that. I don't. Okay, so it's only searching for one. So I mean, I'm normally do two. So let's do that. Function called with that. I mean, it does start with that. Let me put this over here because I'm not using that at the moment. Okay, do I need to restart this? Okay, yeah, this is a markdown heading. Okay, so it picks it up on that one. Okay, fine. So I can assign this to... Oh, whoops, nope. Assign... to a variable to do underscore heading, no, heading, heading. Print extracted heading. Okay, let's go with that. Again, I think I need to stop that, run it again. Oh, all right, I did it again. Main, run. Oh, nuts. This. Why do I always do this? There we go. How long was that like for, honestly? My stream's lagged on my thing. Oh, not long. Let's lock and lock, and then that way I can stop doing that. Right, so let's edit this. Okay, so that has extracted it. That has extracted, which is good. And we can pass that to the thing. We won't do that just yet, actually. I'm going to just bring this down here. What am I on? Here we are. Good. Okay, cool. So I've got that. So I can sort of do the same thing of if arg. Yep, thank you very much. I'm just going to print. Oh, I added the whole lot. I didn't want to add the whole lot. Print this argument as a markdown item, and then what I want to do is actually create to-dos, an empty list, and then I'm going to say add to the list of to-dos. Now it's giving me an arg of 6, so it's going to chop off the first bit of it, which is going to leave this part of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it goes all the way up to there. So it should leave out this last one, is what I'm thinking. So I might as well do this as to-dos 1. But they won't maintain the order then. That's fine. That's fine. Dot. No. Okay, cool. Yeah, fine. Now, what I want to do is say if arg dot starts with, and not this. I want to do this, and then let's go to raw. Oh, actually, I can come down here. From here all the way to here. And you can see that as a subtask. Oh, what? Stop it. And I don't want to do this. I want to keep... How many is it in the first? Is it just giving me 2 in the first one? So I want to do 2... So what I want to do is strip the dash but not the lead-in spaces. That's not going to do it. Maybe I'll strip the whole thing and then add it back in again. Maybe that's what I've got to do. So I strip the whole thing, save that, make a change. I think I need to restart it again. Yeah, I need to restart it. Okay, stop that. Start it again. Select my file. So the thing... Okay, it didn't say it was a nested item. One, two, space, yeah. Copy that. And yeah, I mean, that looks the same. Let's run this again. But what I'm going to do... Right, so I'm printing this. Okay, so I'm printing this. I'm printing what comes in, which is this, and I'm checking starts with this here, which is this with 2 in the middle of it. So it's going to come in, it's going to not, that's going to be false, this is going to be false. Or does it count this one? No, it doesn't, because it would print this is the markdown to do item, this is a markdown nested to do item. So why is that not coming up? Okay, let's grab this. Let's go over to the chat. This is the string going into slide underscore generator to do. What's the function actually called? It's 2 underscore do. Alright, on 2 underscore do. But the if args dot starts with no, thank you. Is not true and not printing the output. And that failed. And oh, I've hit my rate limit. Oh dear. Oh dear. The black line after thing 1 causes current slide args to be set to none. So this becomes separate argument on its own. Or not collected. Let me. Alright, allow. Right, what is it replacing? What did it just replace? Main.py. No, I don't want to do that. No, I want to capture the okay. Manage models. Add models. What if I add let's add Olama. The endpoint URL. Is this my endpoint URL? Settings. It's not. I don't know. Is it? Is it? Local hosts 11434. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, cool. Oh, it says it says llama. I just realised. I'm just curious if this works, you know. See what happens. Should we try Quen? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Why isn't this showing up? Oh, DeepSeek Quen. Let's do a bit of CodeGemma as well. Okay. Does this show up? Why doesn't this show up? Let me close this and reopen it. View. Chat. Into new window, thank you. And then come over here. Why does it not show up? Am I missing something? Ah. Let me close this and reopen it. Nope, still not there. Let's sort of get rid of some of these. Nope, still not there. Huh. It's almost like they're making it difficult for you to use locally hosted models. Eh? Eh? Agent. Right, I'm on agent. Ah, still not showing up. Curious, right? Curious. Right, let's fix this issue. Let's come in here and let's go to raw source mode. There we go. Copy that and stick it in here. So this is my Markdown, but on the last line in the to-do function, I am not reading the last line as a subtask. The print statement does not show me as such. Right, let's stick that in there, see where that goes. Oh, whoops, no, let's go to, oh, here we go. So it puts the tab space instead. So is that what it's picking up? Keep that, keep that. Alright, let's run main, see where that gets us. Grab this and grab our Obsidian as well. So let's make a change. Okay, that's picked up as nested now, so it was the tab that did that. I'm still really curious to why it's not finding my Olerma models. Is there a save button I'm missing somewhere? Okay. Anyway. So that's now coming up. Say nested items. So what I'll probably want to add the HTML. Okay, so let's go back to slide generator. Okay, so now I've got a list of to-do items. So I'm just gonna print the to-do lists. Yeah, sure. Let's just do that. Okay, so that's putting it in there. So what is... So this is now the to-do item. Okay, to-do item. So I'm going to want to put in... append a tab character. Okay, like that. Okay, save that. Whoops. Save that. And let's stop this, restart it. Wrong one. Come here, restart this. Grab this. Edit my Obsidian. Okay. Whoops. So, okay, so there is a tab now in front of that. So I'm going to send it to... Okay, so it is sending that. So let's come over here. And just copy that for a second. Put that in there. Let's get rid of this. And let's bring this into it as well. So what we're bringing in is render slide. To do is the thing. Yep. To do heading. So I'm going to want to say I just make it to do HTML. Yeah, okay. Render the ginger. Oh no, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. I want to say write the ginger template for the to do function with the arguments. So just do that, just get me started, and then I'll jump in afterwards. I need to check my rate limiting actually on Google AI Studio. I'm just going to keep that for now. Okay. So let's have a look. If args has it done the title? Oh yeah, it has. So that's the first argument. So it's going to do the title as a H1. I'm going to regret hard coding this. I know I'm going to regret hard coding this. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. Let's bring this over here. Let's run it again. Okay, there we go. We've got something. Got something, and it's done weird things. That's all I can say. Just do a quick edit. So it's doing it as a, okay, oh, I see what's going on here. It's doing a list, an order, okay, this is what needs to change. I'm gonna close that. Let's come here and grab this. And stick this at the end. That should hopefully update on its own. There we go. Okay, nice. Right, there's obviously something wrong. But we can fix that. We can fix it. So I don't think this needs to be an unordered list. I think what I can do for item in args 1. Ooh. In fact, I can probably just edit this. I'm just going to put this in as a paragraph text. Do I want to do this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Something even more weird, and no doubt it's got something to do with all this stuff over here, but we will get to that. Maybe if I make this a div tag, like so, and I make these paragraph and paragraph, take that out and put it there, and take this out completely, and take that out. So just do a span like that, and then basically do the same thing over here, and take that out, and take that out. What do we get for that? What do we get for our money there? Right. I'm just going to get rid of this for a second. Okay. So why is it? Is there a sneaky new line in there somewhere? Something, new line. Else, new line. Do, new line. Tab. The thing. And that last one. Not right for some reason. Interesting. Which is this one here, not this one here. So I could do that. Huh. I don't actually get anything there. Weird. It's almost like it's not picking it up. What's pre? Why is this rendering as code? Hang on. Why is that rendering as code? What is tab in HTML? Tab HTML code. Copy that. I'm just going to stick it straight in. Let's go to slide generator. Like that. And then come back here. I'll have to restart it. And whoops, didn't mean to do that. All right, there we go. There we go. We're now getting somewhere. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh. There we go. Now I don't know why. Let's go to inspect. I've got this big old gap here. To-do list item something. Huh. So it's not actually picking up the nesting at all. So I might be able to just get rid of this. Oh, I wonder if that's going to work. Okay. Still not picking up the nesting. P class to do item span. And then it gives me the thing. So I'm going to delete this, delete the else, delete the end if, and delete the nested one like this. Oh, whoops. Okay, cool. Right. So, gives me the paragraph. Well, when it goes item, let's go here. So there's nothing in the span, right? Does this, does this, does this, then gives it to me, then gives me another paragraph. What if I remove all of this? Just get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this, and just do that. Just iterate it. Just iterate through, see what happens. Right, what do we get now? H2, yep. Okay, so that just gives me everything. And to be honest, I think that's fine. So let's come back over here to slide generator. And this does need to be nudged over a little bit. And I'm going to be really dirty about this and just do this. Whoops. Times 3. Why not? Let's rerun. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, cool. Right, so I'm getting my nesting. Now, obviously, I need to do some little fixes. Little fixies here and here. So let's go to here and then get into the HTMLs. So part of what did I get done yesterday? Title list. So let's do, I'm just going to bring this over here actually so I can show it in action. So I can do slide, title, list, and just put in this, title, title-ish, and then just type some, no, not title, I don't want title list. Oh no, actually I could do title list and just go item to item C, okay. So probably take, let's go to title lists and probably can grab some okay, that's the same. Font size, margin left, copy that. Okay, not really in the direction I want it. um, I'm tempted to just do that. Okay, so that seems right. This seems very wrong. That's fine though. I don't think it's passing the markdown. I think that's the problem. Render slide, and I bet I'm just on render. No, render slide to do, so that's that. This and this. I think I need to do new args. New args, like so. New args, like so. And this one also is going to be new args. And then take all of this out and put new args, like so. Okay, let's save that. I'm going to have to run this again. Let's close that. Wrong one. Hit that one. Come to test deck. Bring that in. Let's go inspect and see what we get. Okay, paragraph. Okay, so these are all paragraphs. This one. Do I strip the? Yeah, I do. I'm just going to pass it. I need to pass it straight in and take this out. Whoops. And take this out. Right, so save that. Run it again. Nope, main, run. Select my file. Start closing some of these, I think. Okay. Come back to here. Go to inspect. To do still that. So if it starts with this, then I add it back into the list. If it starts with this, strip it, add it back in. If it starts with this, strip it, add it back in, but with the space at the front. Right, okay, so I've done those things. This is not updating. Let's stop this and run it again. Let's close all this stuff down. Okay, so let's go in and run this again. Select my file. Bring this one over here. Oh, to do heading is not defined. Oh, I'm passing. I see what's wrong. I see what's wrong. Line 53. This line is now bad. All right, let's run again. That's still not updating. Okay, so new args lists looks right. So new args list looks right. Here. Cool. Render slide to do new args. This comes in here. Template name. Template name, cool. To do, yeah. .html, yeah. HTML args, markdown, args. Extension. I don't know what that is for arg and args. Render. But it's not picking up this here as a h2 tag. Oh, okay, that needed a refresh. Okay, we're good. I think that's, yeah, that's in the right place. Okay, so lastly, if I want, oh, whoops, did not mean to do that. So for VH on this one, then to do so let's grab this. And grab that. Save. Okay. Now, bit of a chonker. So let's go to so the margin needs to come down. Margin Okay. So I do need to put in I always 2em. I always forget how to do this. Don't hate me. Although that don't look too bad. So all I need now is like a box in front of it. So let's add a script in, like so. For all P elements, hang on. In div with class to do, add, I don't know, square. I just want a square box. There we go, before the text. For each item. Yep. So what does that do? There we go. Okay. Not quite, because we have this gap now. Before the text, not including that. Let's delete this out. Nope, not what I meant. Do you know what makes more sense? Adding it in slide generator. So I'm already sort of fiddling about with it anyway. So if this has this, append do that, right? And this one has that and that. Except I don't want to do it 3 times. So I'm going to want to do plus that, like so. Okay, let's stop this. Close this. Close this. Close everything. I wonder if I just have that one there, come to main, run this. Grab this and make a change. It's not refreshing though. Oh, there we go. Okay, I'm sort of pretty much there. That's what I was looking for. I could go a little bit further with this. Let's go inspect. I should have a thing in here. Script, set interval. I don't know why it's not working. But yeah, okay. I'm happy with that. Let's go to list. To do. And get rid of that. And get rid of that. Big texts. Ah, yeah. What time is it? Oh my god, it's nearly 1. Okay, I'm going to call it there. Let's commit. To do slide done. Commit. Save and commit all changes. Okay. Looking good, looking good. And looking at my list, I've got the About Me page. That's going to be easy. Big texts, all of the grouping ones. Big text, small image. The loop test list is going to be tough. Just image easy. And sign off. Yeah, pretty straightforward. And then just navigation. Getting close. Getting close. Getting close. Does it? Yeah, maybe it's something to do with it being in here. No, that's fine. Okay. That all seems to be working just fine at that level. I'm just wondering if I take a couple of these other ones. It is getting late. It is getting late. That's the thing. It's getting late. Well, it's the best I've felt all day, to be honest. It's been a crap day. And sitting here building things has made me a lot happier, to say the least. I'm tempted to. I'm going to do big text. I'm going to do big text. It's not going to be too complicated to do this. famous last words. Famous last words, you know. Oops, slide big text. Okay, let's bring this over here. Slide big text. This is some big text stuff to show on screen. I don't think it's got it. Hang on. Get rid of that. Come back to main, run. And bring this over here. And bring this over here. Yay. Big text slide, okay. Slide generator. Big text, big text. Thing's called big text. Let me get rid of some of these. Let's go back down to do's and get rid of some of these. Get rid of that, 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 get rid of that. Save, main, get rid of this. Let's close that, run this. Select my file. And then okay, so it's not picking big text up. Oh, because I typed it wrong. There we go. Did that not render it at all? No, it did not. Okay, so why didn't that pick up on it? It definitely read the function. Big text function called with, this is some big text stuff to show on screen. Yep, went to there. Yep. So why did that not render, create? What? Big text function called with args. Return slide big text. Args. Yeah. So it is reading it. Why is big text not rendering? This is the text I have. Still not showing up. It's using a bunch of MCP servers. I can see how people just absolutely burn through credits, you know. I mean, that's what I did. Okay. Let's forget the AI for now. Let's make sure this is... Well, I know this is calling because I've got the big text function called. That's here. Big text function called. So that means this is being called. Render slide big text with args. Render slide big underscore text, big underscore text. So it's going to put the args in here, which should be this text here. What if I did that? Would that do something different? No. Some big text, yeah. So that's being, so this is being called, which is then calling this. Big text, big underscore text. So big underscore text dot HTML, big HTML. Okay. Oh, whoops. Nope. Maybe I just need to delete it out. Delete out the HTML. Like so. And then Hopefully it should create a new one. It does create a new one. Let's open that up. And no, it hasn't created it. Let's restart. Let's restart the main. Whoops. Here is my complete file. Big text is not even inserting the template. Text HTML. Well, I put that test in there, didn't I? It told me to take the test out. All of that. It told me to take the test out. Run main again. Right, let's give this a go then. Let's run main again. No. No, no, no. I'm curious if I take this out and put it in the middle. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. That's now working. If I have it in the middle, for some reason it doesn't work. I'm going to bump that up to 10, I think. So I'll take this out. Put this back in. I wonder what I need is a space underneath it. No, it disappears. Okay, when I put slide big text in between the other two, it's fine, but when I put it at the end, it does not show up. Put some text over here. Yeah, it doesn't show up either. I wonder if I think somebody's crashing out. Okay. So let's come over to here. There was an open tag. There we go. So I want to do no orphan words CSS. Text wrap balance, that's what I want. No, don't know, I need to change it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't think I normally do it with this style, but you know, I'm not overly offended by it. What do I normally go with when I just have like a block of text on? It's normally like this, or sometimes like this. But then sometimes like this. I think it's fine the way it is. I think this looks good. So I think that's fine. And I think that's done. Let's call that one done. Let's go over to task and big text. Done and done. Just image. Oh, I think I'm going to call it. I get a 4x3 image. If I'm going to do a test image, I'm going to have to do the test card, copy image address, and whoops, I'm going to go slide and just image, and then put in, I always forget which way around it is. It's the other way around. It's this, and then that, and then that. Or is it? Copy image address. Huh. Let's go open a new tab. Huh, interesting. Something about that old website isn't doing my thing. Copy image address. Oh, whoops. I did that. No, I did that wrong, didn't I? Is it this? Yeah. Is it this? Quite possibly. Am I doing this wrong? Markdown image. Why is this not working? Do I need to do that? No. Let's go to okay. Let's go back to image address. That doesn't work. Okay. I think that's actually to do with the source more than anything else. I'll try this one instead. No, that one's not going to work. Out of all the things to choose an image for, I picked the thing that doesn't work. Let's go test the rest of the images because it's a test image. And come here. Let's save and exit. Copy image address. Let's check this works. Thank you very much. Let's go to source mode. going on here? Maybe that's why it wasn't working. Do that. So this, that, and that should be it. There we go. I was doing something funky in there. Let's just do this. Okay, so that's passing through the image. All right, and there it is. There it is. So let's do some formatting on this and go to just image. Here we go. Thank you. Oh, I need to change things. So max width needs to be 90%. Let's get rid of that. And I can do aspect ratio maintain. Let's do that. Let's just do that, see what that does. Nothing. Let's inspect. Max width 90%, max height. That's not quite. This isn't really working out. Command L. DeepSeek, sure. This CSS needs to maintain aspect ratio, have a max height of 80 VH and max width of 90% of the viewport width. It's going to be a lot slower because I'm running my local model for this one. When I say a lot slower, I mean a lot slower. So let's open up Gemini. Oh no, here we go, it's coming through. Oh no, undo that. Okay, let's copy that. Okay. Let's put that in there. Hit save. Make our change. Wait for the refresh. Still not. Max width, max height. It's not really doing it. I mean, it's not the worst. Border radius. What if I do 4 VH? Okay, that does do it. Okay, so the CSS is coming in. But it's not max. Let's come back to here. I mean, it's not, yeah, it's got nothing around it. It's got a P tag, which puts it around there. What is going on here? Slide image slide. Let's just grab all of this. I need the image to be as big as possible on the slide. Save that. Let's come back to Doodah. Update this. Update this. Okay, where is it now? Why has it disappeared? I just need to set the height manually. Do I set it to the height or the width? I think I've got height. Yeah, I've got height in there already. So what if I do that 90 VH? does it come in only there? I don't know. Let's do a 4x3 image. Copy image address. Source mode. Oh my god, this really does mess it all up. Okay, there we go. Right, now this disappears. Okay, let's go auto. Oh, whoops. No, that's broken as well. Oh, because I've put, do you know what? Because I need to do this. There we go. Okay, that's good. I'm happy with that. Just image. Let's cross that one out. Cross that one out. Get in there. Get in there. Right, I'm going to call it because it's 1:30 in the morning. And things are in a good place anyway, so I'm happy with that. And yeah. I hope you enjoyed the sesh. Catch you in a bit. Bye.